tremendous job in there today. I hope you can hear me. Rick, can you hear me? Okay. So, we're very fortunate, indeed. We have the best people's lawyer, not only in Boston, we got the best people's lawyer in the country. That's Barry P. Wilson. He is so damn good, they're going to try and pull his license from him. They're going to try and do that on December the 8th at 99 High Street. And are we going to be there? Yeah! Are we together? Yeah! Are we united? Yeah! You're going to hear some great supporters. You're going to hear from Barry Wilson. There were legal developments today. You're going to hear about which of my charges were dropped and which these corrupt, no good people have kept on, and what the company tried to do today to make sure I couldn't represent you, but they were defeated. They're not keeping me out of the bus yards. So I'm going to introduce to you, please give a big union welcome to the best lawyer, people's lawyer in the country, my brother, Barry P. Wilson.
Thank you. Listen, all you've done amazing things today. Just keep moving, because they got a lot of people here that would like nothing better than to make another sideshow. What you need to understand is you've made your feelings known quite completely. I'm sure that the individuals who showed their face today realize the kind of disgusting human beings they are. They not only acted, but they look it. Now, so you understand, 2 out of the 4 charges were dismissed. Malicious destruction of property, as well as breaking and entering with intent to commit a felony. There's a trespass that is a violation of the union contract, so that won't stand. And as to the assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, a table, they can't even figure out if the doors were locked or unlocked, and they submitted a phony bill for the doors. And supposedly the injury to Ms. Griffin looks like a pit bull, not any sort of injury. The idea is we're going to go to trial on November 24th. All of you who were present and know something, we're going to need you as witnesses, because we're not going to let this charade continue.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you.
They're misusing the courts for their own purposes. And given the nature of this company, this appears to be standard operating procedure. As I say, please keep moving so the police have no reason to get upset. All right, keep moving. All right? Thank you very much.
Let's hear it from Barry Wilson. Can we get a union? Union. Union. Now we're going to get some speakers here today. Yeah, I know. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Y'all know we've had a brother stood with us since day one of this union. I'm not going to say day one of the struggle, because that would not give Chuck Turner the respect Chuck Turner deserves. Chuck Turner has been with this union since we started in 1974. Please give it up for my good brother, a staunch supporter of 8751, a staunch supporter of the community and the children we serve, and a man who doesn't have back down in his dictionary. Give it up for my brother Chuck Turner.
Union! 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 You know, for 40 years, it's the principle of union, the principle of solidarity, the principle of men and women, of workers of all races sticking together that has built this union, Union! 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 You know, they have tried in various ways to cripple you. You've watched it over the years.
You've watched it over the last year as Veolia has come in. But they haven't been able to do it, have they? No. Why? Because you are in solidarity. Because you have a union. They're trying all the tricks that they can. But you know what? We will win. We will win. We just have to have faith, do the work, and understand that we will win because we are the union.
Now we know we have to keep moving, keep going around. Right now I'm going to introduce you to the voice of the community, Charles Clemens from 106.1.
People power. 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 Under the Constitution, the First Amendment gives you 4 freedoms. The freedom of religion. The freedom of press. The freedom of speech. And the freedom of assembly. Keep moving. As long as you keep moving, you are not in violation. It's your constitutional right. The police are here to protect and to serve. Protect and to serve, not to harass and intimidate. We are here because we are united, and what the government does not want to see is the people united. 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 I stand with my brothers and sisters because it's the right thing to do. We are sick and tired of the government thinking right and going left. We are sick and tired. The judge even said that we should look at this government and say they're not going to do anything wrong. They come up with Trump charges. They came up with a fake affidavit. They came up with fake paperwork. They came up with fake pictures. They came up with everything that's fake. The government is fake. The people is what's right. So I'm here to support my brothers and sisters. People power. People power. People power. People power. And we will not be silenced.
We're going to keep moving, but somebody needs to go after Alex Woman to put Alex Woman in jail for lying to the city, lying to everything, and make up stories, and come up back to the courthouse to make some lies. So, I'm going to introduce you right now, Bishop Texera. He will talk to you. Thank you.
Say hello. Say hello. You know, it's sad to see black people let white men sell them out. That's sad. That's so sad. We allow white people selling us against us. It's a crime. And it's sad. It's time for us to stop. It's time for us to stop being slaves and be our own people. Because they don't care about us, about children. Don't let Mayor Matty Walsh lie to you. He ran in the lies to become our mayor, only to lie to us. So we're going to stay together and support our brothers and sisters. Union, we must fight for the rights of all workers, no matter what. So don't go and let white people sell you again with phony affidavits, with phony reports from the police department. You know, I know there are good ones up there. There are good ones, but most of them are bad. They're gangsters. They never do what we need to do, justice. So stop being slaves. Let us be our own. Let us protect our people, defend the rights of workers. Thank you.
thinking, brothers and sisters. The drivers united, we never be defeated. The drivers united, we never be defeated. The drivers united, we never be defeated.
The drivers united, we never be defeated. Keep moving, keep moving.
Brothers and sisters, we can keep moving, but pay attention to the person I'm going to introduce to you now. This is one of ours, our brother.
Keep moving, guys.
He wasn't here recently with us because he was attending his mother's being sick. Now his mother happened to pass away, and he has to leave everything to come here and support us. Without waiting, I'm going to introduce to you our brother Gary Murchison, three-term president. Three-term president, and one of the reasons why they get rid of him with us is because we doing the work of your work. You're doing the rectifier work. And then without waiting, I'm going to give Gary the mic. Thank you. Put your hands for Gary.
Thank you, Brother Andre. Brothers and sisters, I'm glad to be back here today. I drove back from Charleston Friday, and I got back here Saturday. And I came back today just for this purpose. And the reason that I'm here is for more or less for us to continue sending the message to me earlier, is that we are not going to tolerate their bullcrap anymore. We're not going to tolerate their trumped up charges anymore. We're not going to do any of these things that they expect us to do. Being insubordinate. We're here today to take a firm stand and to let them know that we're Local 8751. And anyone that knows me, I normally don't walk around with a cowboy hat on. But when I do wear this hat stands for one purpose. And this hat means yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's what it means. And anyone that knows me, that we're not going to tolerate any damn thing as long as I'm wearing this hat. I don't look good in the cowboy hat, but I wear it when we mean business, and we do mean business. And today,
Sisters and brothers, we love this union. We love this union because it's strong, because it stands together, because it's an example of what unions everywhere on the planet should be. We're so proud of this union. We want to be like this union. This is not just a local struggle. This is a global struggle. If anybody was confused, they understand that Veolia lies. It's a criminal company. It has no respect for workers' rights. And we want to say that if the court is supposed to be neutral, then act neutral. If the police are supposed to be neutral, act that way. Last time we had a rally on the steps. Now they say no. It means they have a lot of leeway. I'm just saying, if you're not on the company's side, then act neutral. Not against the union. Finally, sisters and brothers, it's clear that it's not just Steve Kirschbaum who's on trial. Every one of you in the union are on trial. The school bus drivers union in Boston is on trial. Labor is on trial. And that is why you will win. You gotta win. You must win. And I'll tell you this, we're gonna globalize this struggle.
Boston has seen a kick-ass union, but it ain't seen nothing yet. This struggle of your brave union is going global. Victory to the union.
I have somebody for you here for solidarity for Steve Kirschbaum from New York. Monica Moore.
Hey, ho ho! Union busting's got to go. 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 Sisters and brothers, what this system, what this city, what the court, what the police are trying to do is criminal. They are the criminals. The criminals are not this union. The union is standing up for workers, not only in Boston, but all over the world. Sisters and brothers, you are on the front lines of the struggle against global capitalism in all its terrible glory, with the low wages, with the poverty, with the slash pensions. This is what this struggle, this is what 8751 represents. Because if they can break 8751, they want to break all the unions. So you all are on the front line of this struggle. I'm going to be going to Ferguson, Missouri this weekend for a national march and civil disobedience and all kinds of other struggle-oriented actions to demand justice for Michael Brown, who was slaughtered in the streets of Ferguson on August 9th. What does Ferguson have to do with 8751?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Everything. Because our sisters and brothers in Ferguson and throughout St. Louis, they are on the front line against the struggle against police terror and police brutality. All on behalf of the 1%. All on behalf of the Veolias of the world. So, right here in Boston, it is the same struggle, same fight, because you're fighting against police brutality, police frame-up, the courts, the city of Boston. It's all political. It's all a political struggle. So I'm really hoping to take a message of solidarity from this union to Ferguson. They need the labor support. They need the political support. They welcome political support from labor, from communities, from students and youth, from everybody, from the immigrant community. They need it. They want it, and they're not going to stop fighting until there is justice for Michael Brown, just as we're going to continue to fight until all the charges are dropped against our brother Steve Kirschbaum, until the 4 are reinstated, until there is a fair contract. These are the demands, and the last thing I want to say is this. Workers' World Party, we're holding our conference 9 days before Steve goes to trial. We want to invite all of you all to our conference. As you came last year, you're all welcome to come, because this struggle is going to be one on the front burner of our conference. And also, we pledge on November 24th to bring as much solidarity to Boston from our party and from our allies. You can count on it, okay? So, hey, hey, ho, ho, union busting's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, union busting's got to go. Hey, hey.
Now we got a sister, one of our own now. Gonna say a few words to you. Pay attention, please. First, shut down Casimir. Thank you.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Are we united?
Yeah.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Are we united? Yeah. Let me hear you say union. 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 Thank you. Ooh, I have a headache. 90? Okay.
He came all the way from Phoenix. She's starting us. Are you starting us?
Okay. Union! I'm back on the air, people. Let me hear you say union. 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 Are we together? Are we united? If we united, we must keep the fight until the end. It's not going to be end until we get justice.
That's right.
We are here standing firm for justice. And June 38th, I don't know how many of you who wasn't there, who was there. I was leading the rally. So I dare the police, the Boston police, to come up with a form of charge against our brother. While we all was on the promise that day. I was the leader at Freeport. I stated I was the leader. So I know what went wrong in there.
This was a witness.
I know what went wrong in there.
Yes, a witness.
There was no such a thing, hitting nobody with no table, breaking no doors. So they come up with the lies. We gotta stand up firm and fight them. We gotta stay firm until the end.
Everybody can be seen.
We need to fight the fight until the end. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not going to say much, but no contract, no work. 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 If it was for me today, there would be no work until we get our justice.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, all the way from Philadelphia, our brother Steve Kirschbaum hometown, we have solidarity from Maddie Stenberg.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's such an honor to be here from Philadelphia. Workers in Philadelphia are absolutely inspired by the Boston School Bus Workers Union and the actions you've taken so far. Workers in Philadelphia who our public schools are being decimated. Our gentrification and stagnant wages make it impossible to make a living. These are struggles that we all deal with, and we know who is to blame. And we will not stand for it any longer. We are going to connect these struggles. We are going to connect the issues, we're going to connect the locations, and we will fight back, and we will not lose. Union! 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 Union!
Next, my brother, I'm going to introduce to you Richard Castley.
Good afternoon, sisters and brothers. My name is Richard Cassidy. I'm from New York. I'm a union member and a delegate in my union, 1199 SEIU. I'm here today to support USW 8751 because I believe in the old union adage, an injury to one is an injury to all. And if there's a union that needs the support or deserves the support of every worker, everywhere, it is USW 8751, because over their 40-year history, they have been a militant union who's always been in the struggle, not just for themselves, but for people everywhere and struggles everywhere. This is what a union is supposed to be. 8751 is what a union should be. They are not just here for their members, and that's why I'm here for them. Thank you very much.
That's right, brother. An injury to one is an injury to all. That's why when we all, for all the unions Even the police, when they have a contract they negotiate, when they have something, we send people by hundreds over there during our time when we're not working. Even them, we send people to them. They can tell you that. I hope they act right with us now today. It's solidarity for all. Thank you. I will introduce to you our brother Samir Jerome that will say a few things to you.
Hello, everybody. I want to say union! 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 First thing I want to say is that I really, really appreciate our community coming out here. We don't say too much. I don't hear too much about the things that we have for the community. They've been here for us throughout this whole thing for almost a whole year. On the 9th, it'll be a year. And without the community out here supporting us and other leaders in our community, it'll be a harder and tougher struggle. And we're where we're at right now because of the support of them. But I want to make it clear that we're not just here because of our brothers and our sisters here in our union, but we're here because of what's going on in our community. This is a goddamn shame what's happening around us while everybody's standing by and looking. Right now, this is bigger than what's going on here in this courtroom. This has to do about not having schools and having them taken away from us in this community. It's having our children have to walk miles to go to school. And if they can't get to school, they have to go to the world schools right in our community. It's about not building any schools in this community. It's also about a plan to gentrification. I am so sorry because I'm all psyched up right about now, right? About what's happening and how our community is being changed and the dynamics are being changed in our communities right before our eyes. This change is not for you. It's for people that have not invested in this community. People that come in this community maybe a year or 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. And their plan is different than your plan. So I'd like to say that I thank the community for being out here. I need you to know that we are very, very deeply rooted in this community. And we need all the support that we can get, because we will be there to support you. And make sure that you stick around and be aware, because you're not going to hear in the local media. You're not going to hear it in channel 75 or 4. You're not going to hear it in the Boston Herald. So you need to make sure you stay connected to your community and you can hear it, because as you can see, each time we come out here, we get bigger, larger, and stronger. It's because of the awareness that we're giving out to the community so they can see exactly what's going on here in this community. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Can I hear you say, union! Union! Union!
I just want everybody to know I came up with 4 letters. Political, police, the paper, and the press. And S is for the strike that we will have to go through. The political, they won't give us no justice. They allow this company in here to desegregate our schools and to tarnish our union. The police is here to harass us, knowing we did this the last time we was here. So now we can't do it. It's a problem for the police. In the paper, they print nothing but negative advertisement about us. And we will not stand for it, because we will win, because we will what? Strike. Because no justice, no work. No justice, no work. No contract, no work. No contract, no work. Understand the PPPS. Okay? Thank you.
All right, sisters and brothers. It's beautiful seeing y'all out there. I'm going to ask the sisters and brothers over here to listen up, because you need to know what happened in that court.
Hello.
I'm going to wait for a minute till we're all listening. Rael. Come on, brother. We need to make sure everybody knows what's going on. I'm going to talk fast tax now. Because this vicious, evil corporation, they had a plan today.
Yes.
And they had the Boston police with them on that plan. They had the judge with them on that plan. They had the entire anti-union structure of the country. And brothers over by the truck, I need you to come by here so you can see what happened in the court. Because we're going to talk it and make it real for what we got to do. Merch, Steve, come on. Get the guys off that step. Now, some of y'all ask, what happened in court? Now, you know we have built up strong. There's only one reason why we forced the company to take those concessions off the table. Because you all showed them union power.
Yes.
When they wanted to do their fraudulent bid back in August, day one, how many people went in and bid? Zero. Day two, were we 100%?
Yes.
Day three, were we 100%?
Yes.
And when this corporation and this corrupt Boston Public Schools that has as their director now, you want to talk corruption? Like my brother who's investigating the stuff in Chile will tell you about? These people kill people.
Yes, they do.
Alex Roman and his ilk, they are responsible for destruction, damage, and injustice all over the globe.
That's it. Yes, yes.
So if you look real careful about what they are saying right now, they thought that after we stopped our bid on August the 25th, y'all were going to just go in to work on Monday when you didn't even get a bid on route because we're union. We haven't done anything by favoritism since 1977. We don't go in and be slaves for the company. So what you do on that day? You see, because now the director of transportation is Jonathan Saunders. Oh, wait. He changed his name. He changed his name to Jonathan Stecken. Oh, wait. Viola changed their name. You see, a criminal needs to try and change their name when everybody gets their game. So Viola all over the world be tossed out. Viola in Kuwait got tossed out just last week. Viola in Sweden, the whole union movement shut down the whole transit system in Sweden because Veolia does evil all around the globe. They ran the segregated bus lines in occupied Palestine. Let me say that again. Boston gave the contract for desegregation busing to the segregationists who run the bigoted, segregated bus lines in occupied Palestine. And when the people in Palestine hit them so hard, and the people in this country under the boycott, divest, sanction movement hit them so hard, when people all over the world hit them so hard, they had to say 3 weeks ago that Veolia sold all interest in the segregated transit lines. Do you know who they sold it to? Oh, look at that man. Now you all know because we work for the VO Liar, right? My good brother, he's a young man. He's a cartoonist. He's Johnny Stevens and Sarah Katz, young boy. He's a tremendously talented. And at the first Solidarity Day, do you remember everybody seeing those signs that said VO Liars? Well, that came from our young man. And now, I'm glad Leela's standing right by me. See, because when they had to change their name, the VO Liars changed their name. And if you go over to Washington Street today, you can't see one of the signs that doesn't say they are the trans devil. They're not trans dev, they are the trans devil. Can I hear a union on that? Union! So what they did was a scam. They still run those bus lines. They went and gave it from one hand to the other. Now, we know Veolia's game. And this union doesn't know how to back down. We don't back down for 40 years, but we're going to back down to Alex Roman. And we're going to back down to Boston Police. We're going to back down to this city. We know our rights. And you know what? It doesn't go unnoticed. You see this membership? This membership is the community of Boston. This membership is 98% from our great communities of color. This is a union of Haitian, Cape Verdean, African American, Latino. We are all united and together. Now you all saw the firefighters got a good contract. Cops got a good contract. Now wait a minute, wait. What's different about us than them? Well, we know what it is. Now we got real big groups with the community, and that's important. And that's what's going to do us well. So our struggle got us where we are today. Now I'm going to get to where we are today. This should have been thrown out today. They know that.
That's right.
You all were here on September the 15th, and this same judge said, bring me evidence. Bring me evidence by today. Also said, have the lawyers write a brief. Our lawyers wrote an extensive brief. The prosecution is so racist and bold and anti-union, they didn't put in a brief. They didn't put in no brief. Now I understand what the law says about that. They didn't come today with the evidence. Tell you the truth. Well, here's what you need to know. So the judge ruled on the charge of breaking and entering to commit a felony. That was dismissed because they got no evidence. Yeah, that's good. It's all good. But when I show you what they're doing, though, it's not good. So that one got dismissed because, you see, they said we broke down the doors. Y'all know you were there. We break down the doors. And you know what we did? We got them real good because today they came up with a fraudulent repair order. Oh, yes, they did. I see Yolanda going, that's what I did, what I saw. And signed by somebody named Campbell, because we know the mechanic they sent to repair the door. And listen carefully so we all know that. That's a good brother who stood with us. Put in an affidavit. That's our brother, a teamster, Ron Pierre, good Haitian brother. Stood up and said, they sent me to go repair the door. There was no damage on the door. And the only 2 screws that were missing on that damn door, been missing for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I reported it. Now, understand what that means. That means the police report was perjury. That means that anybody said we broke a door was perjury. That's a lie. Now, it's a lie when they say it. It's a lie when they write it. When you're charging me with felonies before the court, that's perjury. So today, they dropped that one out because they knew we got something for them. We got something for them. Then they came up on the let's go. You got to unthread this because you know you didn't see Alex Roman in here before, did you? You didn't see him during the arraignment. Didn't see him on September the 15th. But they brought everything in today, and we know Alex Roman. Our lawyers brought up in open court. It was beautiful. Our lawyers were beautiful. See, Alex Roman's not only the head of Veolia here in Boston. He's head of a union-busting, violent corporation that has consultants go all over the country to break unions. It's led up by a gentleman named Thomas P. Hawk. Google it and see it. You know who the regional vice president of that union-busting corporation is? Alex Roman. That's his other job. That's the trans devil. Now, when you saw them all come in here, they had a plan. Now, as I say, breaking and entering, that was dismissed. Trespassing now. This judge even saw our contract that says, I'm a union officer, right? We have one of the strongest contract languages in the country. You know, many of our people know that. But our language says, if you are a local union officer not employed by the company, they fired me a year ago. That's me. It says, officers not employed by the company shall have unlimited access to the property. Now, in union parlance, you may say may in the contract. You can say will in the contract. Those of us that do labor law know that if you say shall, who's my brother? That's biblical. That's biblical. Thou shalt, that's a command. thou shalt allow Steve Kirschbaum to put his person inside any bus yard we like. That shall allow Andre Francois, who's fired, to come in the bus yard. That shall allow my brother Steve Gillis to come into any bus yard. That shall allow Yippee-I-O-K-A, Gary Murchison, to go into any bus yard he wants. And by the way, sisters and brothers, we do, don't we? We just had yard meetings. And we're going to keep having yard meetings because nobody tells us we are not going to represent our members.
That's right.
So you had that charge on trespassing that remains. Now the company knew the most serious charge, and this is what they're figuring. We're getting real close to being able to settle a contract.
That's right.
Some of you all might have even heard we were out there at the Rosendale Parade. We had all these signs. There was about 20 of us out there. We had a big banner out there. All of a sudden the parade starts coming up. Who do we see? But Mayor Walsh at the top of the damn parade.
Go ahead.
And we even saw his police on the other side of the street saying, whoa, 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 whoa.
Right.
Team Solidarity over there. See that says Kirschbaum? He's over there. Don't go over there. Now what happened? The mayor comes on over, stops the damn parade, comes and talks to us to give the respect of what you all deserve, because he knows this is the trans devil.
That's it.
He knows this is the old lion. Okay? And you have shown them with your strength that we are together. He gave me a hug, said some things in my ear. Then he shook hands with everybody on it, gave Brother Steve Gillis a hug, talked about how we got to get this thing done.
That's right.
Now, what happened today, there's a responsible party for what happened today. That's the VO liar. That's the trans devil. Do you know what they came in today to do? They knew they were already losing on the 4 trumped up felony charges they had before. So what did they do? Because this is what Thomas P. Hawk says in all his documents to do. You inundate them with fraudulent false charges, so they're going to be on the defensive and constantly have to say, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. These people had the nerve to come in today with the big lie that says, I need to be barred from the property because me and my people are harassing Angela Griffin. That we keyed her car. That we harassed her.
That's a lie.
You know that's a lie. I haven't laid eyes on her inside the property since this all happened. We all know she's over Washington Street. And when I was over there, by the way, representing my brother, because they're trying to frame up my brother, our brother, Patrick Voltaire right now. It's true. And I went over to represent because nobody's stopping me from representing our good young brother, Patrick Voltaire. This is the history. This is the future of this union. 28 years old and a militant that stays with them. That's why they're messing with them.
Right.
So when I went over there, Angie wasn't even there. It wasn't time of her shift.
That's right.
So I haven't even seen that woman. And they know that. They have done this to be able to say you are intimidating somebody. You are intimidating the same person. They want to be able to get out to the press and say this guy's so damn violent. He even went after the woman after the fact. Now, they went in front of the judge and said, we want, first of all, the prosecutor, this is how sloppy they are. The prosecutor said in court, well, Your Honor, his arraignment, his conditions of bail was to be off of Freeport Street. And we wanted to be included to all the other yards. Our lawyers got up and said, the prosecution is participating in the anti-unionism because I have no such conditions of bail. I'm going to come into any yard I want. And the judge said, denied. I will not stop Mr. Kirschbaum from going into the yard. So tomorrow morning, I'll be in the yard. Now here's where the problem is. And this we got to do very, very sober, deliberative on where we're at right now. Our lawyers wanted to have a quick trial because we know we're right. And we got the evidence to show we're right. Our lawyers even came up and said, Your Honor, they came in with a fraud repair order, and we got the mechanic that said they frauded it. They came in with evidence, Your Honor, you could see is perjury. why is the prosecution going on with this? And they asked for October the 22nd for a trial. Because we know we got a lot of business to do. See, Viola's got a plan. Viola hopes we settle out all this contract and you leave the 4 or 5 leaders out to dry.
No way. That's never happens. It's not going to happen.
Would anybody leave our leadership out to dry? No. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we united?
Yes.
Are we prepared to fight?
Yes.
Now, they think that even if the 4 come back, if they get a conviction on me, on the 2 remaining felonies, you know, because you all drive school buses. I'll never drive a bus again because I can't get a license. And Viola gets to say, oh, I didn't do it. You know, BPS says, oh, I didn't do it. The man can't get a license. Not my fault. So they hope to leave this thing hanging. So what did they do? They didn't even set my next court date till November the 24th. You know, Barry and John got in there and said, Your Honor, you're going to be responsible for a potential strike that's trans 30,000 students by put this thing in this jeopardy. So we really do have serious things to consider. Now, we're strong. And we've showed them we're strong because they think every time we're going to go to court, it's going to be lawyers and just a handful of us.
No.
Again, we did it again. Dorchester Court says we did it again. Until we came down here at the arraignment, this was the largest turnout of packing the court and packing the steps that Dorchester Court ever seen. And then on September the 15th, it got bigger. And today, and this is, I always said, this is what solidarity looks like. This is what,
even bigger.
And it's going to get even bigger, brother. I appreciate it. Because that's what they got to know. See, what union is an injury to one, is an injury to all. And we stand together. You want to say it in Creole, not travail ensemble. Estamos unidos. Any language, you can come up with a whole lot of different languages. But it's one voice. It's one voice that if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And you have messed with the wrong union. I spoke more than I should. I know that the court, somebody may have heard it for the first time because I made it public. But the court, the lawyer said I might have to have some of the surgery on my throat and everything. And don't you think Viola don't know it too?
Yeah, they know.
Okay? And so there's a lot of issues that we got to look tactically for where we go next. We're very strong. You showed them again. We're very strong. We're not just strong at 1 yard. Now, we're strong in Charlestown. Let me hear Charlestown. So we're strong in Charlestown. We're strong in Reedville. And we're strong in Washington Street. And are we damn sure strong? What I leave out? Freeport? Freeport. We're going to keep getting strong. I got to say, we'll probably hear some other of our supporters here. You got a lot of great supporters. Good to see you, Max. A lot of people that come out here all the time. We got people, did you know, people came in from Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York City. We've had people come in from Detroit. We've had people come in from all kinds of places in Maryland. I almost stammer on what I'm saying. On Buffalo, almost forgot Buffalo. That was Rachel's hometown. You all know Rachel. We got our good sister here, Lynn Mesa, who's here all the time. And if you saw the Globe last time, her wonderful husband was right on the Globe. I met with one of the city leaders, and they said, "Which one of your union members is that?" I said, "No, that's my brother Tito Mason, and he is my brother, but he don't drive a bus. He drives Lynn crazy. He don't drive a bus." And he's a good man, and we're happy that he was here. He started the chant on the Workers United will never be defeated last time. So I'm going to hand the mic back over to Andre, because I'm not supposed to be talking all that much. But I'm going to tell you this. We got to make sure we show them we are strong, we are together. I will say one thing, because I need to say this. When we started this union in 1975, and I know some of you are going to tell me you weren't born in 1975, I just did did a case for Patrick, and I was talking about 74, and he said, no, I got born about 10 years later than that. But when we started this union, first person that I met was Linda Tate. You see Linda Tate over there? Linda Tate was the first vice president of Local 8751. You know, Linda Tate is about to retire, and you need to give her a good union salute, because she's going to retire from the job, but she's never retiring from Local 8751. We are like the goddamn Hotel California. You can check out, but you can't leave. Give it up for my sister Linda Tate. And I'm going to give up the mic. Let me hear you say, Union! Judge, take this mic, please. I don't have to talk no more.
I'm going to say a few words. Hey. I'm going to say a few words, not many this time. And I started not to say anything, but I want it to be known that we're here, we're one, we stand together, we're going to fight. We have the police officers here taking pictures of us, so I hope we ain't singled out. They're talking amongst each other. The mic was damn near snatched from one of our sisters, and I think that needs to be known. But if they think they're exempt, they need to stop and think. Felony is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that don't give a damn about the police. That's right. Me, my children, you, or anyone. Before this struggle is over, it's going to be, people say it's international. It's not international yet. It's going to be international because we are going to fight. Brother Kirschbaum, sitting up in court based on a bogus lie. The employee that put it out there is afraid for her job. So she's going to lie. But they don't have any evidence. The charges should have been dropped. That's right. Why are we in court on this mess? We're in court because Kirschbaum is our union founder. He knows his stuff. He's a fighter. Kosovo is out of work. He's one of our top leaders. Mr. Gillis is out of work. He's one of our top leaders. Where my man at? Murchison. He's one of our top leaders. And I can tell y'all right now, every one of them have fought for me and my job. And I'm sure there's about 50, 60, maybe more of you out here that they fought for. They didn't waver. They won't waver. And we won't waver either. So I'm saying, yeah, we got people from Connecticut, New York, all over the globe here. We're going to have more because that 1%er will not come in here, take people's jobs, lie. You got children right now getting to school an hour late. The only would have it to be believed that it's the bus drivers. But it is not the bus drivers. It's Felony and VPS and their new $1 million tools that they use to route these runs, and it ain't happening. And you're a bus driver, sister? You're a community? Are you from the community? Why is that? Why? Come on, Miss Bird. And this is happening. This is happening every day. Veolia and BPS say it's the bus drivers. But if they check their own damn system, they'll see what it is. Veolia have money. People are catering to them. But we are not catering to it. We don't have the money, but we sure have people power. Brothers and sisters, let's stand. Union! I'm going to turn it over to my brother Murchison. Y'all look, but don't try to set me up. My name is Georgia.
So listen, I'm not going to stay on this mic too long, so I just have one point to make. And the point is this. We always fight at the same time. We all going to return at the same time. And listen, I just want that to be known. Because if the company thinks that they're going to more just bring back the three of us and leave one hanging,
That's bullshit.
enough brothers and sisters died in Georgia and South Carolina hanging from a tree. But it won't be this group. We all hang together. We don't hang one by one. If you come at me, you better come full force. Now, otherwise, yippee-ki-yay ain't going to be the word. It's going to be ass-kicking time. And I'll tell you that. And we don't stop until we more or less get some type of result. And if the result is that we come back together, we come back together. But if not threatening in turn, we don't threaten people because we're peaceful people. Until we cross, and when you cross us, it's like any other thing that this country is like any other thing that this country is built on. Force. It was built on force. You know what I mean? I fought for this country in 1972, got out in 1975, and I walked down the street, and I still today hear people calling people out of their name, the N-word. Even though you fought for this country, and today in 2014, so now. Alex Roman comes in with the same type of attitude by intimidating people. No one intimidates me. I'm 62 freaking years old. Police officers don't intimidate me because we pay their taxes. But they do their job by defending me, I hope. But if they're doing anything other than that, then the hell with them too. Now, I don't bite my tongue.
We know.
And I'm also let's try to respect people just as I respect in return. But I know that the company's position is going to be this. That they're going to bring back the three of us. No, I think they're going to bring back the four of us. And when they bring back the four of us, Kirschbaum said it's going to be left out to hang when it comes to his renewal of his license. Now, and I don't think that anyone out here knows that when it comes to renewal, if you got a federal charge against you, they won't renew your license. So I'm telling them today, and I'm telling them loud and clear in front of everybody out here, and anybody out here who's recording this, if four don't come back, none's gonna come back. That's just us. We said that from day one. We're gonna say that till the day that we both get fired or we both gonna end up returning back to work. Now that's the yippee-ki-yay for your ass.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I speak life. I'm not coming here to speak on a negative. I'm coming to speak on a positive. Everything that has been said and done today, it was a positive. And we still have more positives to go. We have to learn how to stop speaking negative, because when you speak negative, you invite the spiritual demons to come in. So we're going to speak life. We're going to speak that all charges be dropped against Stephen Kirschbaum. We are out here for Stephen Kirschbaum. We want all drivers to get back under the wheel, but we are mostly out here for Stephen Kirschbaum. So I speak life over this man. I speak life that he returned back to work. I speak life that his health is in, that the Lord covers him and relieves the medical conditions that he has. So we have to learn how to stop speaking negative, because the devil is a liar. We already know who the devil is. We already have power to step over the devil and on the devil. He has already been defeated. So I'm not worried. I just know that everything is going to work out for a positive. Thank you all for coming out. God bless.
When you get to your yard, pass the word. Now, I want to remind you something. After June 30th, when we were all out in the driver's room and stuff, in there giving an update, this thing happened. We saw the police and the company concocting that lie, framing up, forming that frame up, right outside. One of us went in there to take some pictures. They threatened her, they said, if you're coming back here again, we want to arrest you. She go ahead and take the pictures anyway. Now, the next negotiation day we had with the company told us, no, it's not our charge. We have nothing to do with this. It's the police charge. So why Alex Woman is in the room today, in the courtroom? If it wasn't his charge, it was the police charge. And then the police, by now know that they lie. We come up with evidence that they lie. They put that frame up together. Their boss, the mayor, which is their boss, have to tell them, if it was in fact your charges, you need to withdraw those charges because you don't have anything on these. Don't let Violia come here and lie some more. Violia lied in San Francisco and caused 2 scabs to run over 2 other scabs. And those scabs, they weren't even working for the working class. They were coming from their office. They were scabs coming from their office. They had crime committed everywhere they go. And that's exactly what they're doing here. When Steve was saying an injury to one is an injury to all, especially an injury to this man right here, which is the founder of the union. They know that once they get him, they're going to get all of us. So we're not going to stand for it. And you all showed it, you demonstrated times and time again that you're not going to stand for it. We're going to strike this company until we get justice. We love the children. We have our own children in the school system, but we also have our life to live too. So if they want this thing to go away, they need to drop the charges of Kirschbaum and bring that company back where they come from, and tell this company that's not going to be allowed in Boston.
That's right.
Like Gary says, he served the country. I serve the country too. I don't want to be here talking about bringing back Kirschbaum, bringing back my jobs for something I didn't do. Right. So something we didn't do. Right. Kirschbaum is the founder of this union, and I want everybody to know that. And he didn't do anything wrong, any day, anytime, anywhere. We were in our rights to do it. It says in the court here, Article 15, Section 1 and 3, that we have unlimited access to the property to give updates, to give meetings, and we go give updates and meetings. Everybody witnessed that. We're not being violent. We're talking to people hugging us and everything else. And I'm glad that you all showed everybody in the city that you are behind us. We probably have, out of those drivers here that we probably have just about a handful that was in here. Shame on them that wasn't here. So Alex Woman going to lose. Whoever is with Alex Woman, they're going to lose as well. And we're going to stay strong. And we're definitely going to strike them if they're not doing anything with that. I'm going to end with putting Frank on the mic, and then if I have to say anything else, I'll say it.
Hi everybody, just want to take a minute. I'm Frank Neisser with the People's Power Assemblies and also the Coalition for Equal Quality Education. I've been a supporter of this union since its founding in the 70s and all the strikes. And this union has been on the front lines of every struggle, particularly first and foremost the struggle to support the right of the black community to access to equal quality education. And this union has provided the means, and ever since it was established by court order, the rich people in this city and the white people in this certain neighborhoods have been fighting against it to try to destroy it. And this union has been the troops that have stood in the way of that effort for decades and stopped the 5-zone plan back in the 2000s. And we've also fought school closings, and we've fought hard with the community and got the 7th and 8th, the 6th and 7th graders staying on the buses. And that's what this union is the example. It's also the front line. It had the first most progressive contract language about like just being gay, bi and trans, and spousal equivalency, and all of that before people knew what any of those terms meant. It was in this union's contract. And it's a model for strong unionism throughout the country. That's why it's under attack. It's part and parcel of all the world issues, the world economic crisis. That's the goal of the program of the rich people is they want to destroy unions everywhere. like they tried to do in Wisconsin, and all the right to work laws they're coming in with. And that's what the attack on this union is also about. And we stand up strong and fight back against racism. I want to let you know that all the communities are solidly behind you, ready to unite with you, and will see this union as a valuable, wonderful asset that has to be protected and defended at all costs. Thank you very much, and stay strong as you are.
Thank you very much. I will not go back until Kirschbaum is back and with full power, with 100%. I want you to know that. And I'm not worried about this because I know that you will support me. Every one of you will support me. I have a support of you all along throughout this year. I got 20, 40 here, 100 here, 50 here, and cards here and everything else. So I'm not worried about this. We're going to stay together until we win this fight. This fight is for the poor people, the community of color, everybody that we stand for with. Thank you.